Hello there, folks, and welcome back to a long overdue episode of Space Engineers. So what are we going to do today on this episode? Good question. Oh my god, nope, that's not what I was going to do. Whoops. Alright, so what are we going to do on this episode? That's a very good question. I'm not really sure what I want to do. Probably make it back home. That's probably a good, worthy goal. So I think the one thing that I need to do is get a landing gear on this thing so I can hook it up to my main ship and warp out of here. I think that's really all we need to do, really. So, yeah, there we go. I need to open the door so I can get out of here first. And you can probably hear that my new microphone picks up absolutely everything, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with the EAA air show. It's probably one of the biggest air shows in the world, and I don't necessarily live close to it, but there are so many airplanes flying over in this general vicinity. It's ridiculous, and you can probably hear them. So I am so sorry about that, but there's nothing I can do. Ever since my old microphone crapped out, you're going to unfortunately have to listen to cars and all sorts of other stuff until I figure out a way around it. Anyhow, enough about that. Let's get a, landing gear on here somewhere so we can hook it up to this ship and get out of here. So, what do I actually have on me? Nothing to actually build anything, so we're going to have to delve into our supplies here. Steel plate, definitely going to need that. What else are we going to need? Definitely going to need some large steel tubes. Okay, so we got plenty of stuff. Not going to have an issue making anything. Is it large steel tubes or small steel tubes? I'm going to have to confirm that. Metal grids. Well, let's actually see what we need. I know we're going to probably need a motor and whatnot. For our landing gear, we'll only need one. So landing gear, we're going to need motors, large steel tubes, construction components. Okay. So, motors. Gonna need some of those. Gonna need 4 of those large steel tubes, so I'm gonna need 2 more of those. I think, was it 150 of these guys? We're gonna need a lot, so I'll just take 150. And we might need even more steel plate, though. More than 20. How about 100? There we go. And yeah, that ought to be good. All right, now we got to find a place to put it. Actually, I'm going to take some more steel plate because I'm going to probably build out a little pillar so I don't damage anything while trying to dock. 50. How about 200 more? There we go. 350 ought to be enough. Okay, so where are we going to hook up this landing gear? We could probably hook up the landing gear right here, even though it's not the sturdiest, but it'll do just nicely. There we go. It's a pre-made pillar for us, so there we go. I guess I didn't need all that extra stuff after all. So let's clamp that on, and I guess we'll go home. Yeah, it should be pretty good. I just hope that everything is under our control. Otherwise, we're going to get blown to Kingdom Come when we get back to our base. Pretty sure everything is under our control. Because I know I have turrets that are set up to shoot at stuff. Well, it's now or never, so let's... Oops. Let's move in this direction. I would like to... go nice and slowly, nice and slowly. Okay. Alright. We're getting there. And we need to go in this direction a wee bit. Oops. This direction. And we're almost there. Slowly now. And lock. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to hop... Whoop. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea, turning off everything, because then my thrusters will not fight the thrusters on my main ship. So, with that said, let's hop on out of here and get in our main ship and head on home. And everything's all hooked up nicely. Yeah, good enough. Didn't actually dent anything either. Cool. And in the meantime, since I haven't made any episodes, nothing much has changed in Space Engineers. Thought I'd mention that. And there we go. Turn that off. Now that there's only one gravity generator, I should be just fine and I won't be walking like a drunk. Alright. Head on up to our cockpit. Victoriously, we'll head home with our prize. And are we moving just nicely? Yep, we're moving just fine. Awesome. Cool. So, let's open up. Oops, not that. Let's go to our jump drive and not blind jump home location. So, let's go to our home. Select. And let's do this thing. Are we all charged and ready to go? I think we are. Yep, let's do this thing. Oh, this direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back. So, yep, definitely back. So, cool. Made it back home with our prized possession. Let's move on this way. And we got some sort of enemy out there. It's Argentis. Okay, well, not sure what it is, but we're going to be able to defend ourselves either way. So, let's head on a little bit closer to our home base. And then I think we'll park it and go from there. Everything still seems to be going all right. Why is our antenna in the back not working? We only have one antenna in the back working. Was it always like that? I can't remember. We'll have to take a look at it in due time. Alrighty then. So, slow down, slow down, slow down. And we'll have another ship to our collection. Sweet! Very nice indeed. And we are pretty much stopped, so let's get out and I suppose we'll remove the station from our ship. Okay, that's right, jetpack on. Okay. And why is there no oxygen in here? Oh, whatever. Maybe I left a door open or something. No, there's a lot more wrong than that. Sometimes this game frustrates you because whenever you go through, or whenever you warp or reload a game or whatever, sometimes your ship gets damaged, and that appears to have happened yet again. Oh my god, what happened? We're like missing parts of our ship. We didn't get attacked, we simply warped. What the heck? Oh, come on, guys. Fix your game. I mean, this is a significant chunk of my ship that's, like, missing. It looks like we had explosive decompression or something. I mean, that is a gigantic crater. What the heck happened? I didn't run into anything. I simply warped. Oh, this frustrates me, and I'm sure you will sympathize if you've ever had this happen to you, especially on a ship that took so long to build. Well, with that sad news, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Well, I guess I'll turn on the ship. I'll turn on the radar outpost and we'll move it, but man, this is incredibly frustrating. I hope you can sympathize with me because we're not going to be able to use that ship for quite some time. It's going to take a lot of repairs to fix that. Oh well, let's turn this bad boy back on. Come on, turn on. There we go. At least this ship is working. And where should we move it? I don't know. That's a very good question. Well, with that sad news of with our ship being blown to Kingdom Come, what I would like to do is check out that raider. I've never seen that raider before, but there's nothing really to check it out with. We have this small little fighting craft over here, but it's certainly not a frigate. And oh my god, yep. Getting some serious frame drops here. This game does this from time to time, so I will meet you back when I've had it sorted out. Alright, frame drops have been resolved, so that's nice. Just had to reload the game. Happens from time to time. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to park this ship pretty close to our actual base of home base. And we'll go from there. Don't really know what else there is to do other than lament the loss of our ship. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can't park this thing. There we go. Let's go down a bit. And lock it into place. There we go. Turn that off. There we go. Perfect. Well, at least this ship didn't blow up. Well, we got our prize, but at a cost. I actually do want to assess the damage. I kind of just did a once-over. It looks as though that door is blown out, that door is blown out, and the door to the hangar is blown out. I want to make sure nothing else has been damaged. So, let's see here. Not actually that many blocks that are damaged here. I think the doorway is blown off, and that's about it for this. So we're going to have to bring in 2 new doors at the very least here, but that's not the end of the world. I do want to see how bad... Oh, actually, I'm going to have to get some steel plates and heavy armor blocks as well, because it looks as though it blew a hole in the wall. Let's turn on our light here. Okay, yep. Inside of the engine room. The engine room seems to be okay. Just this wall right here is all blown up. And both of these doors are blown up. That's an issue. How about this? None of these are blown up, but all of our doorways seem to have just spontaneously exploded. I don't like that at all. What about our medical room? And that is blown. Like, all of our doorways are gone. That's frustrating to say the least. I'm very curious as to why. There must be some sort of reason that all of our doorways have been blown off. Like, this whole section of the ship is gone. Ugh, it's going to take a lot to rebuild this. I don't even know if I want to. But I'll let you guys decide the fate of that. Maybe we'll have another victim for our scrapping ship, which is hiding out somewhere. There it is. Alright, with that sad, sad news and relatively short episode, I think that'll be it for today. Thank you folks for watching. Why you do this, Space Engineers, why you do this. And I'll catch you folks next time.